Elite Facts presents
10 secrets movie theaters don't want you to know. There's nothing better than heading down to your local movie theater to see the latest blockbusters produced by Hollywood. There's nothing like the atmosphere and suspense when a movie is viewed in a theater. You won't get an experience quite like it anywhere else. But as great as an experience as a trip to the movie theater can be, you just know that the people who run the place like to keep secrets from their loyal customers when it comes to the service they provide, as well as how things are run behind the scenes. So here are 10 secrets that movie theaters don't want you to know.
10.
The speaker volume can do lasting damage to your hearing. Okay, now this one is a bit of an obvious one. Anyone who has seen Saving Private Ryan or the recent smash hit Dunkirk knows that the surround sound can be brutal on your ears. All theaters have rules and regulations when it comes to volume control, but most theaters rarely follow them. All the explosions, battles, blood-curdling screams, and gunfire are sure to leave your ears in throbbing pain by the time the film is over. So if you're a regular film goer, you may want to get your ears checked out.
9.
The popcorn isn't always freshly popped. Okay, we're just going to come out and tell you that the popcorn you've probably ordered from the concession stand may or may not have some stale popcorn in it. The thing is, finding stale popcorn in your fresh batch isn't that uncommon. Movie theater workers admit that popcorn will last a long time. This could be why popcorn is that go-to snack for moviegoers, not chips, nachos, or even candy. If there's any leftover popcorn at the end of the day, most theaters will just bag it up and then put it out again for sale the next day.
8.
The heavenly smell of popcorn is the first lure. So, what's the first thing you always associate with movie theaters? Ah, yes, the smell of popcorn. That tantalizing smell is a signature attribute of movie theaters, and it has customers running for the refreshment lines immediately after they purchase their tickets. But here's the thing, that wonderful smell isn't exactly authentic, as there's no butter in the popcorn. The butter is usually added after the popcorn has been cooked. So how is the smell filling up the entire movie complex? Well, most theaters purchase popcorn that has perfumed additives to help boost the scent and keep it lingering in your nostrils. Yep, it ain't even real. Sorry for crushing your fond movie-going memories.
7.
Snacks are exorbitantly overpriced. Now, we'll be referencing this throughout the video, but the real profits made by movie theaters aren't through ticket sales, but rather through the sales of snacks and drinks at the concession stand. That's specifically why they don't permit or severely discourage any outside refreshments. They want you to pay for the excessively overpriced nachos, pizzas, popcorn, and drinks they provide at the theater. Unfortunately, even with the high prices, the snacks themselves aren't even close to the gourmet quality you would find in one of Gordon Ramsay's establishments. But that doesn't stop the theater owners from creating a profit. The prices are extraordinarily inflated, ensuring that a minimum of one flow of financial gain is permanent.
6.
Sneaking in isn't that big of a deal. Now, don't take this the wrong way, we certainly aren't encouraging anyone to sneak into a movie theater without paying, but truth be told, getting caught sneaking in is not taken as seriously as you may think. Since the theater doesn't make too much money from the sales of actual tickets anyway, the occasional sneak-in doesn't really bother theater owners too much, as it doesn't affect their bottom line. But if one of the theater ushers spots you out of place or sitting in a seat that's supposed to be vacant, you can still expect them to do their job and escort you out of the theater.
5.
Movie start times are a lie. Has this happened to you? You think you're going to be late for the start of a film, but even though you're technically 10 minutes late, the advertisements and previews before the film are still playing. Yeah, we're pretty sure we've all done that. Well, the reason for this is simple. They want you to see the up-and-coming films so you can get excited and plan your next big trip to the movie theater. This is why theaters let you in about 30 minutes before showtime instead of making you wait until the film's start time is closer. So the next time you're running a few minutes late, don't get stressed out or yell at your friends. You're probably only missing the useless stuff before the actual movie starts.
4.
Movie screenings don't make theaters the most cash. Yes, it's true, ticket prices aren't exactly the biggest profit makers for theater owners. We know it sounds crazy, but just hear us out. It would be a vigorous task for movie theater owners to make any cash from plain old screenings. In fact, the only time movies make them a profit is within the initial month that they come out. A huge chunk of the money made from ticket sales goes directly to the film distributors and production companies. And this doesn't leave the theaters that screen the films with much of a profit at all. This is why, as we mentioned, food and drink prices are so high these days. They're jacked up so theaters can recoup some of the business losses from unprofitable ticket sales.
3,
The best time for a movie night is in the morning. Okay, that statement doesn't seem to make any sense, but if you want to save an extra few bucks, then trust us, you're going to want to change your movie nights to movie mornings. The morning prices for seeing a film are the most cost-effective of the entire day and can be as low as just $6. Still not convinced? Well, how does this sound to you? No lines at the ticket booths or concession stands, not to mention having an almost empty theater to yourself. Yeah, sounds pretty sweet, doesn't it? Well, you're welcome.
2,
Combo meals won't save you any money. Every movie theater concession stand tries to get their customers interested in combo meals. But if you do end up getting one, it's rarely a bargain. You can end up paying just as much or maybe only a few cents less than their separate price. It's thriftier to go down a size rather than getting the extra things with a combo meal.
1,
If you choose to bring food, keep it well hidden. We think it's safe to say that most employees know that about 90% of customers bring their own snacks and drinks with them rather than paying for them, but they prefer to ignore it rather than kicking up a storm about it. If you bring candy and a bottle of water, that's fine, but don't bring the complete dinner buffet with you. If they catch you bringing an oversized pizza with you, you're pretty much guaranteed to get thrown out without a ticket refund. And hey, who can blame them? It's their job after all. So yeah, feel free to bring some light snacks because they're pretty much okay with it, but don't be stupid. We're talking to you, Mr. KFC family-sized bucket of chicken with all the sides and a 3-liter bottle of Diet Coke in your pants.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more Elite Facts.